This month, Meghan Markle unofficially launched the first product for a new brand, American Riviera Orchard. Meghan sent limited edition American Riviera Orchard-branded jars of strawberry jam in a basket of lemons to a select group of people. The jars are labelled out of a run of 50, and so far only 9 recipients have shared snaps of the jam. However, there are a lot of people claim that these photos were taken by Meghan's team and sent to them ready to post. One Redditor commented, "Does anyone get the feeling that for some of these rando choices, Meghan was the one who took the pictures and sent them to people she paid to post on Instagram? It almost appears that the flowers were wilting throughout the day. The bowls have similar marks, could explain why none are tasting it. That could clarify the reason for the labels being loose. Perhaps there are distinct patterns on the lemons that could reveal it." Indeed, it appears to be the identical bowl, lemon arrangement with leaves and flowers and the same crinkle paper filling at the bowl's bottom. I highly doubt each person would have the same materials unless she provided them with a complete kit, or simply took the photo herself. It's highly improbable that each of them would opt for nearly identical setups in their photos. Only someone as lacking in creativity as Meghan would consider that a positive. Kris Jenner was one of the lucky recipients chosen to test out Meghan's new product, and she received the jam in a wicker basket along with multiple lemon plants and a handwritten letter. Well, it wasn't exactly a wicker basket, it looked more like an inexpensive bowl from Home Goods. Let's take a closer look at what Kris Jenner posted on her Instagram. The lemons appear quite sorry looking, almost as if they were past their prime, and salvaged from the grocery store's reject pile. As for the other garnishes, they seem to be on the brink of wilting. Meghan could have put more effort into this, especially considering Kris Jenner's substantial influence. It's not surprising to see Meghan's lacklustre execution. It's consistent with what we've observed from the Sussexes over the years, lazy and uninspired. Wouldn't be surprised if those lemons in Kris's photo were the same lemons as in the earlier pictures, reused. No wonder Kris was lacking in enthusiasm. Of course, Meghan was the one that took the pictures so she could show off her calligraphy. I also think there's only one jar of scam jam and just switched out the wonky labels. I think that we can assume Nacho and Delfina's jar actually appeared in their house as well as Chrissy Teigen's jar, but Abigail Spencer, for example, might just have taken pictures at the Olive Garden and left again. "This jam is my jam, a delicious taste of what's to come indeed. Love you so, Meghan," Spencer wrote in her Instagram caption. But one critic branded the snapshot as embarrassing, not even an attempt to remove the something lemons and dead flowers. "It's like a cheap farmer's market basket," another person wrote. "This is so cringe and not even good staging," a follower penned. Another user was disappointed to see Meghan transition away from a royal status and focus on a Home Goods line. "Imagine being the princess of a whole country and Commonwealth only to give it all up to sell a few jars of jam to the unknowns," they said. Jam aside, she must have one hell of a lemon orchard to produce 50 bowls of lemons. There aren't 50 bowls, and there probably aren't 50 jars. It's apparent from some of the photos that the same props were reused, indicating that they were staged and then sent out to various influencers. Meghan likely spent a significant amount of money to have these individuals promote a product. It's not because they're friends, but rather because they'll do it for a fee or to boost their own profiles. Meghan's desperation to maintain her image as a successful businesswoman is palpable, but unfortunately it's likely to end in yet another flop.